Hi there, we're here today to talk about laying worker colonies. We've got one right here in front of us, so we're going to have a look at that. This background behind this colony is it was a split that I made up, and then introduced a queen cell. Usually that works out. In this case, it didn't. So the colony got into a hopelessly queenless situation. And what happens then is when there is no queen present, her smell's gone, and once all the brood hatches out, there's no brood smell life, so there's actually a brood pheromone. Both of those smells inhibit the ovary development in workers. When they're gone, worker ovaries start to develop, and the workers lay eggs. Of course, the workers haven't mated, so those eggs that they lay are drone eggs, and so you get drones that develop. It's basically the colony's last-ditch effort of expressing its genes from an evolutionary perspective. These little drones that are reared in worker-sized cells are viable. They can fly out and mate, but the colony itself is on a downward spiral, and it will perish. We have the opportunity to do a few things with the colony. We'll address those. So let's have a look first. We'll look at the colony, and what I want to do is show you what the brood looks like. Initially, when you get laying workers trying to lay, all you have to look at is eggs, and you'll see multiple eggs in cells. You'll see eggs stuck to the side of the cells rather than nicely placed on the bottom. So that itself looks different. But once the brood starts to develop, you'll see cappings that look unusual. Everything looks a little unusual. It's not a very strong hive. We have these from about here to here, but the important thing is looking at the brood here. So we'll have a close look here. I see cappings here that are bulged out, and it's a very spotty brood pattern. Over in this area, you can see they're trying to raise a queen. That will not be successful. It's actually a drone that's developing inside that cell there. They're trying their best to raise a new queen. And those cappings for the drones are kind of bulged out from the side. I just hold this steady here. They're slightly bulged out because they need to make a little extra space for that drone to fit in there. The eggs have been laid in worker-sized cells, so not enough room for the drone, so they extend the length of the cell. Let's see what happens. Likely more of the same, and I do see that. We can also see that there's none of these that really care for this brood, so I see larvae dying at different ages here, and it's generally a pretty unpleasant look. That frame's a good one to see those bulged out cells there. There's not so many bees on there, so we can see a little bit better. So those are the symptoms. But now the question is, what do we do with this? Because they don't have a queen, the first inclination might be to introduce a queen to the colony, but a laying worker colony will not accept a queen. So you're wasting a queen by trying to do that. So the next option is to, and what we generally do is just unite the colony with another hive. If we unite that colony with another hive, then the smell of the brood is present from the queen right colony, and that shuts down the laying workers. We can even then split that second box off later and make up a second colony. But we've shut down the laying workers by adding to a queen right colony. Another option is to just shake the bees out in front of another hive, just shake them out on the ground, ideally into a hive that's nearby, because the bees are flying back to that location anyway. It doesn't help the colony a lot, but it's a little bit of a help to the other colony, and then you can take this home and store it away. The risk there is wax moth. You have these, this brood home not being protected by bees. You're trying to store it, the wax moth can take over. So you have to freeze it or store it in a very cool location so wax moth won't develop. Another scenario is to introduce a nucleus colony into this hive, or to make up a split in the yard and introduce it into the colony. If you're going to be doing that, shake the bees out from the laying worker colony, some distance away from the hive, 15, 20 feet away from the hive. The laying workers will not actually be able to fly home, so they won't interfere with the acceptance of the queen that's in the split or the nucleus into that colony. We're going to go back to our first scenario, which is my favorite, and we're going to unite this colony with a queen right colony. So let's go through that process here. So we'll move over to the queen right colony next door. And whenever you're moving a colony to unite it, always move the weak hive to the location of the strong hive. That way you're not losing bees, forger bees from the strong colony. It's okay to lose a few worker bees from the weaker of the two colonies, but that's the rationale behind moving the weak one to the location of the strong one. So we've got a queen excluder on there, and we're going to take that off. This is going to become a double brood chamber colony. And we're going to lay down a sheet of newspaper on top of that, and cover that up, stick it down a little bit there. One thing that works well is if you find which side the wind is coming from and lay your hive tool down on there, that'll prevent the paper from blowing out of your way when you're shipping the box. It always seems to blow away just when you go to set the box in place. I need that for second try this free. Okay, we'll set our hive tool down there, and now we're just shifting this box over. We'll slip out our hive tool. We'll put our queen excluder back on, and then we'll put our super back in place. Now what we have happening here, we have a queen down here, the worker bees from below and from above will chew through that newspaper, and it's a gradual introduction of queenless bees to the queen right colony. Once those laying worker bees smell brood and the queen, they will stop laying eggs, and everything normalizes within the colony. As I mentioned previously, this box could then be split off later and to make up another colony. We're at the middle of July right now, so it's getting too late in the year to be splitting colonies, so this will stay like this, low winter's double brood chamber hive, and we'll split it off next time. You might be wondering about the bees in this top super that came from this hive here. There's no issue with the queen acceptance here, because we have bees, there is no queen up in this area, so those bees will merge together, newspaper will chew out, and everything normalizes. Just a few ways of dealing with laying worker colonies. Thanks for watching, see you next time.